Okay, Aisha, listen, thanks for coming in. Before we run out and look at that car that you said you were interested in, I need to tell you something about Serra Chevrolet. And I think you're going to find this rather exciting because we do things that nobody else in Western Tennessee does, much less anywhere else in Memphis. You know, most people when they walk on a dealer's lot have got three major fears that, quite frankly, slow down their purchasing process. I don't know if any of them apply to you, but I wanted to check. The fear number one is most people are afraid of paying a car dealer too much for a car. Now, has that thought ever crossed your mind?
Absolutely.
Okay, so you've bought cars before.
Yeah, purchased a few.
You want to be treated fairly, and you definitely don't want to pay too much, right?
Correct.
Guess what?
What?
It is impossible for you to pay too much at Serra Chevrolet. Now, you don't believe me, do you?
No.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Here's what I mean. First of all, the internet has forced us to put prices on the internet that we can sell the car for. Okay? We don't put high prices on the internet because if we did, number one, nobody'd call us. Number two, nobody'd email us. Number three, people like you wouldn't come to visit us. Right?
Right.
You saw the vehicle on the internet?
I did.
Looked good?
It looked
But it
great.
wasn't the only car you looked at, was it?
No, I looked at like 4.
So our price had to be pretty decent, didn't it? Yeah, okay. Look, I understand. By the way, we don't do this because we're suddenly charitable institutions. We do it because business forces us to do it. And you know what? It also forces the rest of the dealers to price their cars like that too. However, we do something they don't do. We guarantee our price. We guarantee that you can't pay too much because should you find the same vehicle with the same benefits anywhere else, within 5 days of you purchasing this vehicle, guess what we do?
What?
We give you 100% of the difference. If you find that same vehicle with the same benefits for less money, we give you 100% of the difference. So not only is our price a good one, we guarantee it. It's impossible to pay too much for a vehicle at Serra Chevrolet. Don't you try, okay?
Okay.
All right, now, you know what? People are also worried about buying the wrong car. Hey, if you go to Macy's and you buy yourself a sweater and you get it home and it just doesn't fit right or the color doesn't look the same as it did in the store, can you take it back and exchange it?
Yeah.
Absolutely. But if you buy a car and you get it home and the color doesn't look right or it doesn't fit your needs like you thought it would, you can't take it back, can you? At Serra Chevrolet, you can. You can bring it right back here, and we will exchange it for another vehicle. Now, don't drive it more than 300 miles. Don't keep it more than 3 days. But if it doesn't work for you, come back. We want it to work for you. We'll exchange it. Ever heard a dealer tell you that before?
No, I haven't.
Lastly, most people are worried about, when they're looking at a pre-owned car, am I buying somebody else's problems?
Yeah.
Okay. Guess what? We understand that. You know, this is a Motor Trend certified vehicle, all right? If it was a Chevy certified vehicle, I'd say it's a Chevy certified vehicle. Here's what we do. We put it through a rigorous inspection process, all right? Every dealer will tell you that, make no mistake about that. But guess what we do? We guarantee it. How do we guarantee it? We let you know that when you drive off this lot, if anything mechanically malfunctions, I'm not talking about wear and tear items, but anything that might cost you a lot of money malfunctions for the next 6 months or 7,500 miles, it's warranted. Okay? You bring it back here, we will fix it. We will pay for the repair subject to a small deductible. So yeah, we inspect our cars, but we also guarantee them. So, Aisha, you can't pay too much here, you can't buy the wrong car, and you don't have to worry about buying somebody else's problems. Let's go take a look at that vehicle you were considering, okay?
Sure.
That's all there is to it.